Alright, everybody, welcome back to MiSide. We have a big red button in front of us, and we are excited. There's some apples, a TV, some 2D controllers. Everything's 2D in here, actually. Good lord. Nothing happened. What's this button doing here? Nita, the button doesn't work. Can you hear me? Hello? You now. Oh, I'm going in at a 2D. Oh no. The blinding light was hitting my eyes. I couldn't move, just waiting until my vision cleared. Bright summer sunlight poured through the familiar hall windows. After a moment, the daze faded a little. I finally glanced around. But as soon as I shifted into my seat, a sharp pang in my gut made my heart race, practically pounding against my shirt. Something was definitely wrong. Or was I 2D? I'm in a 2D version. Dizzy, almost suffocating darkness crept into my mind, and I instinctively pressed my hands into my lap, trying to steady my breath. My chest felt tighter, like it was squeezing inward. After a few minutes, my breathing settled, and I finally dared to think about what to do next. Shit! What do I do now? Desperately trying to gather my thoughts, I strained my brain searching for ideas until one came to me. Right. I just get back to 3D. Oh, right. I should just get back to 3D. Go out of bounds, just like everyone else. Use to glitch the go out of bounds, just like everyone else used to glitch the game. I can do that. I decided I'd go beyond this 2D reality, back into 3D. I reached out, trying to push my hand through into the 3D world. But nothing. Damn, why isn't it working? I waited there. And wait, where's the ring? Oh crap! I stopped realizing this was pointless. The interface was intangible, like it wasn't really there. My only choice was to turn back to the living room. I had to find the ring no matter what. Somehow, I'd lost it, or maybe it was hidden somewhere in this flat dimension. And just as I took a step, a cute little girl appeared out of nowhere. She flicked her short pigtails and mischievous gleam in her eyes, watching me from a few steps away. I could feel the excitement rolling off her. It made me uneasy. Clearly, she's a devil in disguise, I thought. I froze. Still not used to these teleporting paranormal types. She let out a loud sigh and rolled her eyes. That threw me off, and I finally decided I'd be the one to start talking. Mita? She narrowed her eyes in a challenge, and her voice rang out from all directions. Well, who else then? Have you seen many other girls like me? And with my name? She was practically toying with me, acting as if I'd wronged her somehow, or I owed her something. You wouldn't believe it if I told you. Honestly, I don't know. I don't want to know who you're poking around with. What are you even doing here? You can't just barge in here. Her voice was louder now, and she punctuated her words by shaking her finger at me. The ring! You got the ring! Balanced on that slender finger was the ring. The one that had somehow vanished from my hand. My jaw dropped. Her eyes sparked, a glint of triumph breaking through her dark lashes. Isn't this what you happen to lose here? I swallowed hard and tugged at my collar, feeling a note in my throat. Note. A knot in my throat. Her borrowed voice combined with her wild intensity sent a chill through me. I was sure of it now. This wasn't just some girl. She was a force of nature. I took a deep breath and said, I'd really appreciate if you could give me the ring and show me the way out. So, this is your little trinket. I was wondering what it was. Her voice suddenly softened, turning playful and curious. I felt like a weight had lifted off my shoulders. The storm had passed and now she seemed almost flirtatious. Her demeanor shifted from fierce panther to curious kitten. I blinked, but in an instant, the two-dimensional Mita vanished, leaving only emptiness in her place. Hey! I shouted irritably. Go to the kitchen. There was nothing left to do but track down the local Mita. She had the ring, and without that artifact, I couldn't change anything. I made my way to the kitchen first, nearly barging through the door in my rush. The kitchen was even brighter than the last room, filled with the familiar smell of fresh carrots, but no sign of 2D Mita. I darted out, dashed through the hall, and skillfully navigated around the sofa, a bit of an obstacle before stopping at the bedroom door. I creaked loudly as I slammed it open. There she was, cross-legged on the bed, in the lotus position, as if she'd been waiting for me to finally find her. She opened her eyes, looking calmly at the wall for a moment. Then, with all the agility of a circus acrobat, she bounded over to me. Got it. You want the ring, weirdo. Weirdo. Beat me at tic-tac-toe. She grinned, panting a bit, tongue sticking out like a dog. Her cheeky tone and mischievous smirk were in a full effect. I gave her shoulders a slight nudge to put some space between us. Look, this is really important. Just hand it over. A lot depends on it. I kept my voice steady and matter of fact. I felt almost ridiculous talking to her in such a measured way. She seemed reckless, almost to the point of madness. I could feel a strange humor building in the air between us. Don't touch me. What's so important about the ring anyway? Are you some kind of ring-obsessed weirdo? Love putting rings on your fingers? She shot back louder than ever, her taunts even bolder. It's a magic ring. What more do I have to explain? Just give it back to me. You're a real ring fanatic. A magic ring? Ha ha ha. She burst out laughing, the sound echoing around us. I glanced away, feeling awkward as her laughter grew more friendly almost. Come on, you weirdo. Let's play tic-tac-toe. Don't waste time making excuses. They do love games. I thought to myself, alright, fine. Let's do this. You can start. I'm feeling generous today. I made the first move. And you gave yourself away. I know why you chose the X's and left me with the O's psychologically. The X's are all about closure, hiding stuff, holding secrets. You're nervous. And I get it. Next to someone that's drop dead gorgeous as me, you think you just drop dead, or did you think O's were just better for me? Psychologically says you're trying to insult me. Sharp dude. Very sharp. Ha ha ha. I like this game. Those little crosses, they think they can just take over everything. They think they can just take over everything. But here, I get to ruin them. And it's like some kind of hero. What? Am I saying something weird? You're giving me that look. Ha ha ha. While she kept her loud commentary, I kept quiet. As the game neared its end, it was clear who would win. But suddenly, our game was interrupted by a loud knock on the door. The banging grew louder, and each hit feeling like it shook the floor beneath us. Finally, the door burst open. And in rushed Crazy Mita in her usual, larger-than-life form, stopping in the center of the room. I froze, feeling myself go pale with shock. The 2D Mita looked genuinely frightened. Crazy Mita shot us both a sharp look and began to speak in a strainer.
あと何人の味方あったら気が済むわけ？これは一体何なの？私、こういう平面的な世界って嫌い。退屈でくだらない。どこに行くの？待ちなよ。
I grabbed my startled 2D friend's hand and bolted toward the exit. The hall twisted oddly as we sprinted down a long corridor, the pounding footsteps behind us driving us forward. I couldn't tell how long we ran. Pounding in my ears from the panic and strain, blocking everything else out. I barely noticed that 2D Mita was trying to talk until she suddenly slapped her hand free from mine. Hey, calm down, will you? No one's chasing us anymore. Huh? Okay. The boldness had drained from her face, leaving her looking a bit sad, almost apologetic. She stared at the floor, tracing little circles with her toe. Mr. SC, you wanted that ring, right? Well, you beat me fair and square, so here. She slid the ring back onto my hand. Well, thanks. Shall we? She glanced up and smiled, fidgeting a bit with her fingers and said in an uncertain tone, Where to? I don't really have anywhere to go. Thanks for playing, weirdo. Come back sometimes. As she spoke, something strange happened. The world around us shifted, folding back into the house. 2D Mita's dialogue box flickered and started displaying a phrase I couldn't recognize. Cakes. Can't stand them. Let's grate carrots, shall we? I'm back.
びっくりさせないでよ。もう。私のセーブ。どうなってるの？ゲームはどこ？よくもルートを台無しにしてくれたわね。君、どういうつもり？
I need the version. I have to get back to the old version somehow.
そっか、わかった。私、とっても忙しいんだから、君みたいなおバカさんとは付き合ってられないの。
What's that? Toys?
なんて嫌みったらしいの？君とは友達になれそうもないわね。
Listen, I need to get back to the core.
いったったった。君のせいで怪我しちゃった。もう、なんなの？
I need to get to the core and stop Mita.
ミタ？勘弁してよ。ミタなんてどうでもいい。1から100まで興味ない。私はミイラ。あの子たちは見た。あっちもこっちも全部見た。
So, you're Mila.
そう言ったでしょ。どういう種類のおバカさんなの？
Well then, good luck then,
どこ
Mila.
に行くつもりよ。ここから簡単に出ていけるとでも思ってる
Alright, well, we're going to leave that one there. That was a great little dialogue episode. I really liked that. 2D Mita was really fun. I wish I would have beat her actually in Tic-Tac-Toe, but it is what it is. So, y'all go have a blessed and beautiful day. My name is Mr. Southern Comfort, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.